from the Cannes Film Festival today. Leonardo Di Caprio, Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese. It's the hottest ticket at this year's Cannes Film Festival, Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon, starring Leonardo Di Caprio, Robert De Niro and Lily Gladstone. Based on the book of the same name, it follows the mysterious murders of members of the Osage Native Americans in Oklahoma in the 1920s. It's Scorsese's 27th feature film, nearly half a century after he won the Palme d'Or for Taxi Driver.
A welcoming way from Leonardo DiCaprio for his adoring fans. He is in Cannes with director Martin Scorsese and the actor Robert De Niro. DiCaprio and De Niro are known for their roles in Scorsese films, and they are in his latest movie. The director himself turned 80 last year.
The last film I had here in competition, I think, was After Hours, 1986. Okay. And so it's been a while.
It was a formidable Hollywood trio on the red carpet.
Being able to work with Mr. De Niro and Mr. Scorsese on a movie together, I'm humbled and honored.
The fans, however far off, were thrilled.
Leonardo, toujours aussi beau. Fait du bien. Mais lui, il nous a pas vus.
Scorsese's film, Killers of the Flower Moon, tells the story of a series of murders targeting oil-wealthy Native Americans in the 1920s. It's one of the most anticipated premieres at Cannes this year. Scorsese won Cannes' top prize, the Palme d'Or, with his 1976 movie, Taxi Driver, starring Robert De Niro. It's now 47 years on from that. The latest film is an epic. It runs for more than 3 hours. One of the main industry magazines, Variety, says it is overlong but never slow.
21 films are in this year's competition. The prizes are decided by a jury made up of 9 people. This year's president is a Swedish director and last year's Palme d'Or winner, Ruben Östlund.
This will be the first year in the history of Cannes Film Festival when the publicists will have no rumors to tell to each other. There will be no rumors about like what film will get what prize, because we are going to keep our mouth completely shut this year. And then another, so that is one rule. We are not going to talk about the films. If someone comes up to us and asks us about film, then we just go,
The 8 other members of the jury are Moroccan director Mariam Touzani, French actor Denis Ménochet, British-Zambian director Rungano Nioni, Argentinian director Damien Zifron, French director Julia Ducournau, and American actors Brie Larson and Paul Dano. There's also an Afghan-French writer and filmmaker, Atiq Rahimi. The culture editor from France 24's Arabic channel has been speaking to him.
Atiq Rahimi, hello. Thanks for being with us on France 24. You are a member of the jury of the 76th edition of the Cannes Film Festival. What is the general atmosphere like on the jury ahead of awarding the Palme d'Or in a few days' time?
There is a very good understanding and respect for everyone, for how they see things, their opinions on films. The jury comes from the 4 corners of the world, from different cultures. So necessarily there are debates. That's what enriches the decision.
The Cannes jury president, Ruben Östlund, says the choice for the Palme d'Or is bound to be political. What is a political choice for you?
It's true that when you look at what is happening in the world, then cinema is one of the few media to interpret it. And its look at the world is necessarily political. And we are aware of that. We take that on board. But obviously it's not solely political. The moment you're able to find a poetic perspective on politics is when you can say that you have a film that you have a work of art.
Atiq Rahimi, you're a film director and a writer. You adapted your first novel to the cinema in 2004. How do you combine these two worlds, the world of cinema and literature?
To make a film, you have to have ideas. You need a script. You can't escape the writing. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a question of how to juggle the two. When I want to become a spoiled child with a whole team in front of me, like in an ego game with my characters, with my actors, then that's where I am a director. It's good for the ego. And then at a certain point, I want to withdraw from the world and return to my solitude, to silence. And that's where the ego gets a hell of a slap. Because when you make films, you obviously share all your doubts and uncertainties with your whole team. But when you write, well, then there is no one to share that world with. So I need both.
Are you currently working on a film?
Yes, an animated one.
One last question, Atiq Rahimi. I saw a quote of yours saying, "I write to give hope." What hope do you have now for your native Afghanistan?
It's not just about my country. As I said, given the state of the world, we need hope. And when you need hope, it means that something is wrong. So there you have it. We write in the hope of saying something about what is wrong with the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jude Law, Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore all have films in this year's competition. Every night, hundreds of fans line the red carpet trying to get an autograph or photograph with their idols. It's a serious business, as you'll find out in our next report.
It is a tradition at the Cannes Film Festival. Dozens of movie lovers vie for a spot along the red carpet, bringing a stepladder with them to see the stars close up. It can be a bit of a battle for these star hunters to get the best place.
Stop putting your stepladders. There's no point.
Hold on. We're putting planks down. We'll wait. We'll wait.
In the midst of chaos, there are a few stepladder gang rules.
We try and organize things a little. The smallest, then the bigger ones, and so on. That way, everyone can see.
Isabelle Angienes has been a member of the Cannes stepladder gang for 17 years. She photographs the stars each day of the festival, and as a result has a huge collection of photos to show.
This is Marion Cotillard, and this is my photo with her. It's lovely. It was shot in the evening. Her face is radiant. She is radiant. I love her so much.
Isabelle is a retiree from Bordeaux on the other side of France. She'll spend 2,500 euros for the 2 weeks at the festival. The memories, though, are priceless.
You've got the red carpet. It's beautiful, wonderful. We're like kids, awestruck, like some people who go to Disneyland.
There is plenty for the stepladder gang to enjoy at the red carpet, including, on this occasion, Johnny Depp. Isabelle is there, but is too far back to get what she wants.
There were too many of us. No autograph, no selfie.
No autograph, no selfie, no worries. There will be plenty of other opportunities to lap up the glitz and the glam.
That's all from us. Thank you so much for watching. There's more Cannes Film Festival news on our website at france24.com. See you next time.